Scientific Notation and Linear Equations, Lessons 4 through 7 review. Questions 26 through 29. I want to remind you that, again, for 26 and 27, no decimal. So if you put in your calculator and you get a decimal, then what you need to do is change that to either a improper fraction or a fraction. All right, so for 26 and 27, we want to state the unit rate. To state the unit rate, we need to solve the equation for y. So for 26, I'm going to start by subtracting 18x from both sides, and don't forget that x. So the x terms will cancel. I bring down my 6y, and that's going to be negative 18x. Then I divide both sides by 6. Fraction button first, negative 18 over 6. See, and this one comes out evenly, so I don't have to worry about changing it to a fraction. So this would be y equals negative 3x. Excuse me, x. Now, your slope is the coefficient of x. It's the number in front of x. So my final answer to this problem will be the unit rate equals the slope, which equals negative 3. .25, or sorry, 27 is done the exact same way. If you need to, pause your video to get that written down. For 27, I'm going to start, since it's negative 16x, I'm going to add 16x to both sides. Don't forget to take the x. X terms cancel. Bring down my 12y equals 16x. I want to isolate the variable y, so I'm going to divide both sides by 12. So in my calculator, you put in the fraction 16 over 12. Again, see how it gives me that decimal? So I'm going to change that to the fraction. So it's going to be an improper fraction 4/3. It's going to be the improper fraction 4/3. So y equals 4/3 x. X. All right. So my final answer, the unit rate equals the slope, which equals this number in front of x. So it would be 4/3. So for these, again, you solve for y, and then the coefficient of x, that number in front of x, that is your unit rate. Okay, 28 and 29. You're to determine if the following points are on the line y equals negative 3x plus 1. So we want to know if the points fall on that line. Must have forgot to change this one. All right, so what I have already done is I rewrote the equation. So negative 3x plus 1, negative 3x plus 1, negative 3x plus 1. So, and then wherever the variable x is, I put parentheses. So go ahead, pause your video, get that copied down. All right, so we're going to put -3 in for x. This is your x coordinate. I'm going to put -3 in for x. And then you would put that in your calculator just how it looks. So you would do -3 times -3 plus 1. If you did that, you would get 10. Now, you compare this number to this number up here. Are they the same thing? This is a 10, that is an 8. No, they are not the same thing. Therefore, my answer is no. Because I got 10 instead of 8, this point does not lie on that line of the equation y equals -3x plus 1. All right, same thing for this one. This time, I'll go ahead, pause your video, get that all written down. This time, I'm going to put 4 in for x. -3 times 4 is -12. -12 plus 1 is -11. So we compare our answer here with the y term up here. Are they the same thing? Yes, they are. Therefore, this answer is yes. So again, you plug this x value in. That's called, remember, the x coordinate is your input. So you put the input in, you solve for y. If y is the same as the y in the given point, your answer is yes. If it's not the same, your answer is no. All right, so that is it for 26 through 29. Pause your video, make sure you have everything written down. If you have any questions, please let me know.